If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these $5 knockoff drugstore Crocs into these fabulous, glamorous, rhinestone and fabric embellished Crocs, keep watching this video.
Hey YouTube. So today in this video, I'm going to be working on these little $5 garden slides that I got from the pharmacy, the local drugstore. And I cut out some denim, some jeans I had, and I ironed on with some heat transfer vinyl the words The Mullins Group and The Side Hustle Queen. This is a company that my brother and his wife started a couple years ago, and they're home flippers. And her name is The Side Hustle Queen, his wife. So I wanted to make some shoes to represent their business and what she's all about. So that's why these say that. I'm just gonna take some little sandpaper and just kind of rough them up a little bit. The glue I'm going to use is E6000, and I'm going to use some of this MaXi Cure. This is one of my favorite glues. I'll have
Okay, so just make sure that you do sand down your Crocs and wipe them down with some alcohol before you get started, just to make sure that the glue adheres as well as possible to a rougher surface. Now I'm just taking the denim and I'm just kind of laying it on the shoe, trying to give myself an idea of how I'm going to have it laid on here so that it's nice and flat. And I'm starting with the toe area because I want to make sure that area is covered. And it's pretty decent using this fabric because it has some nice stretch. So if you look closely, you can see where I did cut some slits in the fabric because I found it better to lay it that way so that it was nice and tufted. I think that's the word. And I'm just trying to position and see where I want to go ahead and lay, or if I want to use that Dior patch. I have this cute little resin planner, and I'm going to add that to the shoe. And I'm just going around finishing trimming off any extra edges. Now I have this rhinestone adhesive sheet, and I just took like a row of like 4 I guess Bling rolls, and I cut it so that I can make it a trim around the shoe. It just looks really good when you have a trim going around the shoe, so that if you do have any fabric that you want to cover up, any of your little mistakes, you know, it just makes it have more of a finished look. I am using both E6000 on some areas, then like on the next little stretch of it, I'm using the MaXi Cure. The MaXi Cure cures a lot faster. So while the E6000 is still curing, I don't have to worry about holding it for like a whole 10 minutes to make sure it's not popping back off. So that's why I'm using both glues. So I'm just taking some gems and I'm just covering up this other little area I have here where I don't have the fabric. I'm tilting the shoe on an angle because these stones are pretty big and, you know, on the heavy side. This glue is thinner than E6000, but it's not, I wouldn't say watery, but they could still slide. So to avoid that, that's why I'm just doing this on the side. I will kind of allow those to dry while the shoe is still on the side before I move over onto the next side.
remove a couple rhinestones in order to get this to go here. And then I'll just figure out how to cover up this little line here. But I want to get...
And these patches are so pretty. This might be my first time using these patches on Crocs. I love them, and if you're interested, I do have these patches available on my website, myroyalradiance.com. You get a set of 4, and the shipping is free. If you're interested, there will be a link available where you can purchase these. And I always have a coupon code, Royal Beauty 10 off, so you can receive 10% off your purchase. Now you see me working on the second shoe, and again, I'm just making sure I pull the fabric, hold it down, let it dry a little bit, pull it so it's nice and flat, and I'm cutting off the extra edges so it's not too much hanging on over there. I think this glue is pretty good on fabric. If you use too much, it kind of seeps through, so you want to be careful with that. And I'm going to do the same trim that I did on the other shoe. I'm just pressing everything down to make sure it's nice and firm. Now trying to see where I want to put the other patch, but first I want to add the other little resin planner charm. Make sure they're lined up. And it was too much like exposed rubber, so I did patch in a piece of fabric And I'm going to kind of cover that up using this Dior patch. Really, really cute. I'm really impressed on how these are coming together. And I'm doing the same thing with the chunky bling on this side. And I'm just making sure that I have the shoe at an angle once again, because you don't want these to slide, because it's not an instant dry, but it is like a 30 to 50 second hold. Then, you know, after that, it is on there locked pretty good. But you know, you don't want anything sliding because this glue can like leave stains. So that's why I have it flipped to the side like that. These stones are so cute. I love a chunky stone.
Like that. It takes a few seconds to really set on there, but I like to let it sit on the side so it can really get a nice lock tight.
I'm adding some little trim. I don't really like to just leave this part bare. So I'm adding some trim to this area, and I didn't show myself doing it, but I covered up the little buttons on the end of the strap too. I used a circular gem, and you should be able to see it at the end of the video, and I'm almost finished, you guys. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of these little knockoff Crocs. As you can see, the little button on the side I was telling you about, I glued that on. I think that's like a 16 millimeter little gem I have there. I think these came out really, really cute. I love them. I do. And I like how flat I was able to get that fabric. So don't throw away your old jeans, y'all. Keep your jeans. If it's some jeans you're not really into, or you want to cut them into some shorts or something like that, or whatever fabric you may have, just think about it. You can just use that on your shoes. Now, another great thing I really like about this, the patches are blinging. I love the little fringe on the patches. I like the resin planner charms. I actually have a kit. These are just some random ones I bought online, but I have a nice little variety of the planner charms. Those are really cute. I just added some bling to them. The trim, you can always get that on Amazon. I'll have a link to where you can buy the trim. And these like little water drop gems, I do have them. I just recently got those in. I may add those to my website at a later date. But I really, really like the fact that I was able to get her company name on each shoe. Her Instagram name is on the right shoe, the Side Hustle Queen, if you want to check her out. She has real estate investment group and everything. So I think these are really dope if you want to advertise what it is that you do, or if you make Crocs and someone wants like all this wording and you're like, how am I gonna fit all this wording on these shoes? Here you go. Get you some cute little fabric. Get you a cutter, cut out the words with the heat transfer vinyl, iron it on. I ironed this on with an iron. You don't even have to have a heat press to do this. So if you really want to customize something, like, you know, people like to have their sign on their shoes. They like it to say boss real big, CEO, birthday girl, whatever you want it to say on there. This is a way to do it. I love this way. I hadn't saw anybody else doing it. So I just like to kind of think outside the box. And I think this, and then also as far as colors, there's so many different colors of vinyl. And there's like printed vinyl with, you know, special effects on it. There's thick vinyl. There's glow in the dark vinyl. There's so many to choose from. So you guys, I hope you find this video helpful. If you did or got some cute ideas from it, please give this video a thumbs up. Share the video on Facebook. And thanks you guys so much for watching this video. And I'm almost at 20,000 subscribers, like super, super close. And that's very exciting. So thank you for everyone who subscribed to this channel. Hello to all my subscribers. Hello to my new subscribers. And you can follow me on Instagram at Life is a Whole Vibe. And it's that same name on TikTok as well. Okay, you guys, bye-bye. Check out our website, myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10OFF. Check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my subscribers.